All right, one second, folks, as I try to get this all sorted out. Make sure we're live. There we go. So try to have some music in the background, but that didn't work. So tomorrow when we do the Saturday stream, we'll have music. I have it figured out. I just didn't have it in time for right now. Okay, we're gonna share this, let everyone know that we are live. One second here. Let's see. Okay, where are we? Alrighty, yeah. So good morning, everyone. Right now, I'll be working on a commission for Nightfall, and I won't be taking any more commissions at the moment. If you do want to still support me while I draw, there is a PayPal link down below. You're welcome to give, but it's not an obligation. Just having you here is gift enough. All right, so I have the sketch all ready to go. It's just going to be inking today. And of course, need to start with a cup of coffee. Okay. And make sure everything's all set up here. Perfect. Alrighty. So I'm going to lower the opacity. Where's our... So for Procreate, I like to use the Liner 1 pen. So far, that's been my favorite. I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit so you can see it better. And make sure we're on the right size. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Alrighty. One second as I figure out some stuff here. I see one of you is watching, hello, welcome, welcome. Just doing a sketch commission here for Nightfall. Nightfall is one of my frequent clients and also a member on Patreon. And if you're a member on Patreon, there's obviously special discounts for commissions. And hopefully Nightfall will be following us or joining us eventually as I work on their commission. And this is just a sketch commission. How's that working? I need that reference. Where's my, there we go. I'm not a big fan of the eyes right now. I'm not a fan of that. It's difficult when the sketch makes sense, and then you start to draw it, and something just doesn't look right. Of course, she shouldn't be fully scared right now at this point. She's kind of like, ah. Fix that a little bit. There we go. Late Rose, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Fix that eyebrow. Just working on a commission over here for Nightfall of his Rat Princess character, Lyra, or Lyra, sorry. Hopefully. And she's got this lady of the court, Sancha the tiger. She's trying to be friendly, but she clearly is sinister. Warphammer, welcome, welcome. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you're able to stop by even while working. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see. Got a rat, so you need those little whisker. What would you call them? Pores? That sounds weird. Nope. Okay. Fix this. Simplify the lashes a little bit. Yes. And for tomorrow's live stream, we will have music. I finally figured out how to do that. Just couldn't add that onto this stream because didn't get that set up in time. Nope. It's time for a cup of coffee. Let's see. Okay. I need to fix the mouth because there you go. Concerned rodent face. Yes, indeed. She's not very keen on becoming this tiger's friend. And again, for context, this is a lady of the court that would like to become the princess's advisor so then she can take over, but uh, maybe she's a little too forward and too friendly. Uh, Nothing weird going on here, that's for sure. Just it just looks that way. It looks a little odd. Spent forever trying to work on the pose, work on the expressions, everything to make it not look too weird. But alas, was not able to quite figure it out. Okay, so let's work on the tiger a little bit. Of course, you gotta get all that fur on the fluff on the cheeks of the tiger. If you actually look at a tiger's like their face, the cheeks are so fluffy. I'm wondering if I need to enlarge the brush. Let's go to like a 7. Oh yeah, a 7 is much better. So I'll have to reline a tiny bit. And what do you think of this other angle for the camera? You got my face, you got the iPad, and as well as the camera facing the iPad, so you can see as I'm actually drawing. Let me know what you think. If that works, if it's too distracting, yeah, or if it's just not the right angle. Let's see. Okay. As you can tell, as I doodle, or as I sketch, I'm very all over the place with the screen, back and forth. I do apologize if that makes anyone a little dizzy. Okay. Like little eye deal. 1 second. Let's fix that ear, a little too pointy. There we go. Nice, nice. Great big hooped earring. Okay. You all have any plans for this weekend? My plan is tomorrow's live stream. Again, that won't be doing commissions, that'll just be doodling. I might take a commission here and there during the live stream, but I think we're just going to have fun. My plan is hopefully, if it goes well, I'm gonna take some of my characters and have a little form for people to fill out to send in some references for different costume ideas. So just draw some of my characters in different outfits. Yeah, have like a little fashion show with the characters. So if you are planning on joining us tomorrow, have some outfit ideas planned. Certain outfits I won't be doing. I won't be doing character and like anything inappropriate or any bikinis or anything like that. But uh, cute little wholesome outfits would be fun. Okay, I'm way too sketchy with this sketch. And if I'm talking too quietly or mumbling my words, I do apologize. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to try to speak a bit more clearly. Paw pad there. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing next? Let's work a little bit more on the princess. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's very, yeah, she's like you said, pretty right to be concerned. Let's see, does she have any bracelets? Yeah, she's got one on exactly that arm. Perfect. Let's see, what side of the thumb is that going to be? Okay, so that's going to be the pinky. Cyrus, welcome. Hey, good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just working on a commission here for Nightfall. Ooh, I gotta fix that paw. That does not work. Let's see. Ugh. Hands, so difficult. Okay, so she has a necklace here. That's hidden by the claw. Let's check my reference. Okay, so right about here. And oh, that's right. There should be the moon cycles are on the belt, or yeah, I guess belt. What am I drinking? I am drinking a light roast Ethiopian coffee. Drip coffee, or not drip coffee, just made from a Ninja coffee pot. Nothing too special. How about yourself? And if you're a coffee drinker, what kind of coffee do you prefer? I gotta fix the tuft on her chest. Warhammer. Oh, what's the moon symbolism? My dragon character's like all about that. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I wish Nightfall was here. He could explain things a little bit better than I can because obviously they know what they're more about their world and their character. But to my knowledge, Laura's the heir to the I think it's called the Mooncoat Empire or yeah dynasty, and they're a bunch of albino rats. You know the color of the moon. Oops. Let's leave that hand for now because that is a little too difficult at the moment. Let's focus on other things. Late Rose, how are things going with your book? Okay, okay, and then here there should be a star. Color of the moon, and also albinos being being in the sun is not the best idea. I think when it comes to animals, they've got fur, so they don't have to worry about it as much as humans would. That's a good question though. Okay, I'm taking a bit too long with the pause and everything. We'll leave that there for now. Yeah, very true. Uh, just two watching from now. Okay, good. Working on anything exciting or fun, Warhammer? I know that you're at work right now, but any fun projects for yourself? Nightfall, hey, howdy, welcome. As you can see, we're just getting started on Ilara and Sancha, and yeah, Warhammer had some questions about about the moon cycle that's here on her belt, and was talking about that. I just assume that they're called the moon coats because of their albino fur. Super Sleepy Cat, welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's see. Warhammer did some network things at home this week, but was actually kind of fun. Oh, fun. Trip. Where are you going? The Nightfall. At work as well, but I can watch for a bit. Looking great so far. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it seems like everyone's still at work, which to be expected. It's still the weekday. Just about to be the weekend though. Sleepy Cat, thank you. Appreciate it. Just taking a bit long to get this all done. Oops, no. There we go. The shoulder blades. Ooh, nice. Dallas. Fun. Very cool. Nightfall. Yes, that's correct. Her family and the city, Moon Summit, at large is hugely connected to the moon. Lunar symbolism is highly prevalent in the culture. Okay, nice. Now, the Mooncoat dynasty, is that I think you mentioned that they've been there for 1,000 years, but were they the originers of the kingdom, or did they inherit it or conquer it from a different dynasty? Working. Ah, neat. Okay, let's see. Then actually, I need to pull up. One second. I need to pull up the reference. Uh, one second. Nope, that's not working. I don't think I have the reference for Sancho's outfit. One second. Where's the commission form? Commission forms. see. Hmm, okay. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Zoom in, please. Okay. So just gonna have a belt sash deal that goes around here. It's it goes about knee high. Okay. And I'm gonna let's see. He's got this big scarf-like deal that goes around. Let's see. And oh, someone just subscribed. Hey, appreciate that. Just saw the notification and it skedaddled out of here, so I didn't see Russell. Russell, thank you. Laserbolt, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Okay, and then okay, Nightfall. Yes, the family founded the kingdom, city-state of Moon Summit, a very long-lived dynasty akin to the Romanovs of Russia, though hopefully not as tragic an end. Let's hope not. Yeah, that would be awful. Also, I really don't want anything bad to happen to Laura. She is probably my favorite rat character of all time now. Let's see. Pull back that reference. Okay. So this is very, it's just like a poofy, almost see-through uh dress. And I'm gonna hide that for now because it's not too important. Okay. Here's her tongue. And then Nightfall, because this is your commission, if you see anything where you're like, hey, I really want you to work on fix this, or I want you to draw this while I'm on the stream, just give me a heads up in case there's like any specific part that you really wanted to give feedback on. Oops, oops, that is not working. So her tail's gonna be somewhere around here. So she's a rat, so she's got that naked tail, unlike a mouse. And that might be a bit too thick of a tail, actually. There we go. That's maybe better. Not sure. Let's have fur from. There we go. Let's work on her paws here. Oop, that did not work. Don Bluth would be the obvious choice for the film. Oh my goodness. That would be funny. All right, Don Bluth, your job is to make a tragic story about rats, kind of like the Romanoff family. It's perfect. You've done both before. Just combine them. Okay. I think we're okay. Let's do her tail. Now, tigers usually have rounded tails, but because I want to subtly hint that Sancha is not to be trusted, I'm gonna give it a spiky, pointed, sharp uh, tip of the tail. Okay. Nope. Her tail's gonna come here. And gonna erase that. That's a really thick tail. Hmm. Maybe adjust it a tiny bit. And I need tiger stripes on there. Okay, I'm gonna focus on her cup. Let's see. So splashing a little bit. How does that look? And give it like a moon design. Let's see. How are things looking so far for Sancha at Nightfall? Is there any like extra jewelry or details that you want on her? Well, I fix, not fix, but ink this cup. Things are looking good. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. She's kind of holding it with her claws. Okay, delete that. Let's see. What am I doing? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Um, yeah, if you guys see anything that I'm forgetting, give me a shout out because I am blanking right now. Nightfall. A necklace of sorts would be good. Would be gold, maybe some simple sun, solar motifs throughout. Sancho's family originally comes from a different land than Moon Summits. Oh, that's a really good idea. Okay, perfect. Thank you. That is really helpful. Sancha, let's see. Necklace. So her necklace probably, the pendant wouldn't be visible because it'd be somewhere here down at the front, but we can make a sun symboled clasp. I'm gonna make like a little twisty, curvy sun deal, and then some beads. go. Questioning if she should have piercing on her brow or her nose. Not sure. Okay, so let's ink that. Oh, and let's also start inking her clothing. Okay, I'm gonna bring back that reference of her outfit. I think you also had that marked down earlier in the Discord message. Oops. Because there was a different deal that you wanted. Okay, you had said, um, okay, oh, okay, okay. So I was looking at the top reference, the one that was more see-through. You wanted something lightweight like that, but that bottom reference is closer to what you were to the design. Okay, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. You get kind of caught up in the creative flow and you forget what it is you're doing. That's happened quite a bit to me. Okay, so her sleeve. Whoa, okay, how are we gonna do this one? So Sancha. Okay, so she's got the collar here. And her sleeves are almost skin tight until they get down to here, and then they kind of flow out. And they got this like gold trimming. Let's see. You think just the ear piercing's good for her? Okay, perfect. Um, oops. Okay. And say you got that trim wrapping around her. Okay. But it's all lightweight and kind of see-through. Alrighty. I think we're ready to ink some more of Our Lady Sancha. That sounds like a religious deal, Our Lady Sancha. Okay. Alrighty. And we can start with this collar. Let's see. I got a bunch of windows opened here now. I got OBS opened. I got this page open so I can see your guys' comments, and Discord open so I can see the references. Me oh my. Okay. Okay. that wrapping around flow. Then, do you want like I'm assuming a sash around her midriff, or do you want her midriff open, kind of like a lot of saris are in India? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correct. Maybe a ring? Yeah. So like where the sash would is right now, you could just have the dress cut off, and so you would have like where's my brush? Some stripes more visible, or something like that. And take a sip of coffee. Yes, and again, folks, if you want to join us for the live stream tomorrow, it'll just be a fun doodle session. And something that I'm thinking of doing is we'll have almost like for the lack of a better term, fashion show with some of my characters. I'll draw my characters. You all can submit different costume or outfit ideas for me to doodle them in. Yeah, we should have some fun. And I'll have that form open in the description below for tomorrow's stream. Again, that'll be 9 a.m. Central Time to 11. Um, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna lower the opacity here for now so I can see the dress a bit better. Okay. And then Nightfall, I'm not sure if you're still there. Do you want, I don't know if you heard or not, do you want the dress to kind of stop at her midriff, like a lot of saris do in India? So then that way she would have like her midriff exposed. This sounds bad. Okay, let's see. Let's fix that. We want the thicker sleeve. There we go. And a slight tear there. Because of course I like torn clothing when I'm drawing. Just adds a bit more character, I think. Let's see, what does the long sleeve look like when it's hanging down like that? Nope. Okay, so we have that. Let's Okay. Take a sip of coffee. Well, we have 5 of you guys there watching. Welcome, welcome all. Just working on this commission for Nightfall. Okay, I have not heard from Nightfall on what he wants for the waste. So I'm going, I can't speak, going to assume that we're just going to have a sash there. So let's draw. Need to look like it's wrapping around. Oh, Nightfall's here. Howdy. Yeah. Do you want in the waist area? Do you want the sari to cut off so that like you can see her midriff? I know that that's pretty common in India. Let's see. Wait, how does that work? Um, okay, folds. The folds of a dress are well, folds of clothing in general is something I need to study a bit more. If any of you watching have any tips on how to better the folds, let me know. I will gladly take instruction here. So I'm gonna, okay. I'm going to hide the sketch for now and hide. Okay, so let's say she needs some, what do we call it? Sun iconography on the outfit. Okay, yeah, so it seems you have been trying to respond, just for whatever reason, the YouTube chat is not cooperating. At the very least, I can't see if you've responded, so yeah, sorry about that. Huh, very strange. Sorry about that, but okay, thank you for getting back to me. Lol. Yeah, I apologize. Sometimes YouTube's chat system is just not great. So if you have been commenting, folks, I do apologize. I might not be getting the comments. Yes, Nightfall, thank you. I appreciate that. So let's have that. Okay. Okay, so I'm not mistaken. Her outfit would be a little bit more like a, let's see. Okay, so say, let's figure this out. So here's her back, her spine. her legs are here, so her backside would be off camera here. Follow the motion of the spine. So her outfit would be flowing that way and then tied somewhere to the side. You know what? Let's take a quick second to search. Yeah, sorry, midriff. How does that work? Okay, so traditional saris don't seem to have midriff exposed, but okay. Okay, so I think I see what we're doing here. One second. Okay, so essentially it would be like a crop top. Let's give it like a pattern there. Okay, so then her tiger stripes in the back would be visible there. Okay, then get back to the deal. And I'm gonna refresh the YouTube page, see if maybe the chat will start responding correctly. Yeah. Yeah, still not seeing where you were trying to respond, Nightfall. I do apologize for that. Hopefully YouTube can get its act together and make things work properly. Okay. Okay. Let's fix that. There we go. I'm gonna give her, let's see, it would be flowing this way. Do you mind if I give her some tassels? And if you have been following my work for a while, you know I love adding tassels to outfits. I'm actually going to add just some small tufts of fur along the edge of her dress, just so you know that there's fur there. That might not work well. Okay, so we got the outfit. Oh, good, we have the script. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Tassels are great. Thank you. Oops, and I just hit that camera. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some sun iconography. Oops. So let's say looks more like flowers, but that's okay. A little too busy, maybe. Okay. Okay, so if you could imagine if this was colored, it would be golden, I'm assuming. Okay. I think we are now, yeah, let's delete that layer. Bring back our inks. Okay, so we can bring, oh, that's a sketch. So somehow we're gonna have to make this transparent in some slight way. And if someone wants to try putting a comment here in the chat, just so I know that if the chat is responding to you guys or not, because I seem to have some trouble with the chat, actually. It's not really working lately. Okay. Okay, I think it's time to start working on Sancha's stripes. Mm, okay. Mhm. I know tigers have a ton of stripes on the face, but we don't want it to be too busy. So the chat might not be responding here on YouTube. I do apologize, guys. Hmm. I do apologize, folks, if you're trying to comment and it's not cooperating. If you do know how to get hold of me through other ways, either through Discord on for Affinity or the note system on DeviantArt, go ahead and let me know if you're trying to communicate through there. I do apologize, folks. That's really unfortunate. And then, of course, Nightfall, you can get hold of me on Discord. Let me know if you want the stripes a certain way, if they work here, if they don't. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the outfit so I can see where her stripes need to go. Okay. Okay, liking how her head stripes look. Perfect. Good to know. Thank you, thank you. Then just got one on her. Just got a couple on her shoulder. I don't know. That might not work. I should probably look at references of tiger stripes. That might be good thing to look at. Okay, I finally found, I might have found out what was wrong with the chat. At least I think I had it on top chat instead of live chat. My mistake. If Nightfall, you were the last person to comment saying, I'm good with the sorry stopping at the midriff. Sorry if the chat isn't quite coming through. If that was the last comment made, then it's working. If not, then we're back to same problem. But in the meantime, I need to quickly look up tiger stripes. Okay, perfect. I got a back view of the tiger. So, okay, let's get a sketch layer. So up here is okay, neck. So it would be with that view coming off. It's going to be wrapping around her. Okay, and then the tail. What does the tail look like? Hey, Google. Okay, so you can be pretty intricate with the different designs. The tail has bigger stripes. Okay, back to drawing. Okay, yeah, it was kind of filtering silly YouTube. Let's try now. Okay, yeah. I think we're back in business, folks. Perfect. Yeah, YouTube can be a little. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. YouTube can be pretty annoying sometimes. Okay, let's see. Okay. But yeah, while I work on stripes, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, tomorrow we will have music on the stream finally. I know it gets really quiet when I'm not talking, but if there's other things that you guys feel like, hey, I'd like to see this for the stream, or this could be fixed, or I'd like to see you do this event while streaming, please let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you like the idea of people submitting different outfit ideas for me to draw my characters in, or different things, I'd like to make this a more fun, community-orientated stream. Actually, you know what? I need the. That's great, but I need the stripes to start wrapping around. Okay. So then add some stripes here. And then here, around here is the where her midriff is. That is visible. So I have the stripes a little bit darker. Okay. The arms, tiger stripes. Yeah, so arms are actually kind of bare on tigers. You got some on the shoulder, and that might need to change that design based on tiger stripes. They tend to go down, like one here. I don't know how I like that. Let's stick with this for now. And then like one by her elbow, and then that would be it. Hmm. Now I'm just paranoid about the chat because I'm not seeing any activity, so I'm worried that it just has stopped responding again. Focus on drawing. Let's deal with that later. Okay. Then of course you have the bigger, not even stripes, just bands of black. Okay, Warhammer, I see that. Yep. Seems okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just making sure it works still. Yeah, Nightfall. Thank you. Yes, I think it's still working. Appreciate that. Okay, I think we're good on stripes. Oh, maybe one or two on her arm here. Okay, and then where is her? There's her robe. So the stripes bring the opacity down, and then re-ink the ones that are visible. There we go. Then let's work on her facial markings. Okay, gotta remember to not stay quiet as I draw. I get into that zone of just focusing. Okay, we're getting there. And tigers usually have this like black spot on the brows. I don't know if it's a marking or if it's more like a like a scent gland. You know how cats tend to rub their heads and faces on things to like leave their scent. But that looks weird. I don't know if I really like that. Let's do it. There you go. That's a bit better. Then I'm gonna leave some black here. Perfect. Okay, we're getting there. I fill in her lip. I like that. Okay, we're getting there. I'm really liking this. I just gotta fill in the stripes that are visible. Perfect. Okay. We got to practice drawing cats a bit more. I seem to be getting commission after commission involving cats. Let's see. Seriously, the expression really tells the tale here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Warhammer. Let's work on her eyebrow a little bit. I don't want it too thick. Try to. Oh, that doesn't work. Let me know if do her eyelashes work? Does she look feminine enough? I don't want it to look like masculine. Then we should probably work on coloring Lyra's eyes. I don't know if that works. Her eyes look a little dead there. I'm not too happy with that. You think her eyebrows work well? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Meanwhile, let's fix something's off with Laura's eyes. I might need to redraw them. Oops. Okay, let's figure this out here. Re-ink. Let's see. Bring in a sketch layer. Technically, I think her eyes would be over here. Oh, okay, I see a problem here. I think I made the head the wrong size. I should make the muzzle go all the way here. There we go. Which means I think I need to adjust the angle of the muzzle. Let's fix something here. Oops. No, I don't like that. I like what I have. I just need to adjust her eyes, that's all. Okay. Oops. I have too many windows opened here. Okay, so that would technically. I have to remember she is a rat. She's not a mouse. So her muzzle can be a little bit longer. It's shaped differently. Okay, let's see. Perspective is going up. Let's see. And let's look at the reference. She's got very almond-shaped eyes. Oh dear, what does an almond look like? And nope, that needs to be lowered. Uh, Maybe lower this too. If you have any suggestions for her eyes, let me know. It might just be the angle and the expression that might be not beneficial for drawing her eyes. See, she looks a little ill there. And this is why practice. Oh, that's not too bad. Maybe her eyebrow a tiny bit. Or I don't want it to look like bedroom eyes. See, this is gonna be tricky. Let's see, how would you draw worry from that angle? I gotta think about this for a second. Take a sip of coffee. Nightfall. The angle makes it a bit tough, but I think you got the right approach with your eyes. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, then I'll stick with what we have. There's her head. I'm gonna just fix that a little bit. Okay. We got that opacity. Go back to the ink layer. And I might just need to adjust her mouth a little bit. That might help with the expression. Just the eyebrow. Does Allura have pink eyes since she's albino? More purple. Ooh, purple eyes. Cute. Okay, perfect. Oh, what am I seeing here? Okay, oops. Where am I? Hmm. Somehow that sketch looked really good, but now that's inked, I'm not too sure about the eyes. Her fur is white, but as more like a fancy rat, domesticated breed of rat. Gotcha, gotcha. Come back here, you. Go back the right layer. Okay, come on. Let's figure out. Okay, sketch. Just follow the sketch line perfectly, shall we? Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Might be okay. And it might also just be the eyelashes are so big and dark. Shall see. Or do I need to move the eye a little bit? Let's say. eh, Oh, those are some adorable rats. Crazy. Oh, that's a really cute one. The one with the person petting the rat. Okay, let's see. Um, Nightfall, I got two options. I'm flipping through here for the eye. Let me know which one you like. Do you like this first one or the second one where the eye is rotated a little bit more towards Sancha? And while I'm waiting for a response on that, I'm going to fix this ear. There we go. Option one. Okay, so you liked it. Why did I do that? Okay, so you like it where it's pointed a bit more up, kind of like, ah. All right. Thank you, Nightfall. Yep. Let's talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, fix this. add the under chin shading. So that's kind of important. And of course, you gotta have dark, 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 dark right here. There you go. Perfect. Alrighty, I'm liking what we got. Let's see. Take a look at the references. Make sure we got everything. We got the belt. I was gonna say belt of truth here. Okay, what is that? I'm looking. Okay, I need to fix something here for Sancha. I think her. So what is that? Is that in the stripes? Or her outfit? There we go. I think. Ooh, yeah, I might need to leave it there because otherwise that dress is way too low. Okay, so this line needs to go. Um, now we got far too many layers, as you guys can see. So, so, so many layers. Okay, so that there should be like um, a hem, a gold hem right there for the other part of the dress. Okay, I think again another fold. Oops. Okay, I think we're getting there, folks. We're almost done, I think. Let's go back to Mara. Okay, I'm gonna, oops, go back. Let's add a bit more volume to her outfit. There we go. Fix up that star. There we go. And it looks like this camera here, where you can see my hand as I draw, my phone is going to run out of battery pretty soon. So pretty soon that camera will be turned off. Um, trying to see what else. Fix this paw. It's a little too large yet. One more whisker. Nope. Oh yes, I need the tiger's whiskers. And of course, she should have some crooked. She is evil after all. Let's have one, two, and center one crooked. Let's see, Warhammer, sure, but the multi-camera setup seems to work pretty well. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I was hoping it would work well. I do like seeing the camera angles where you can see as the person's actually drawing. Let's see, what else can I do? I'm gonna have to do maybe some cross hatching here, some shading. There we go. Give some definition. Okay, I think I'm gonna start working on the background pretty quick. Some shading here. Perfect. Okay, and it's a simple background. We just got some pillars. I believe this is supposed to be taking place at like a court party event deal. Okay. Uh, okay, there's one pillar. And because we like to work smarter, not harder, I'm going to duplicate that layer and rotate it. Erase that. Okay. All right, and we still got three of you here watching. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. And we're gonna have like these flowing, not curtains. What would you call them? Curtains. Let's go with curtains because I can't think of the right term for it. There we go. Make it feel like it's a little fancy. And then something farther in the background. Nightfall had mentioned like maybe a Roman style garden or something. Get some tiles here. So maybe like some trees. Oop, I don't like that. There we go. Maybe a fountain. Let's try a fountain. Might be in the way. Nope, don't like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making things up as I go. Some birds. Maybe it's like a statue of a rat. Bowl. A rat with wings. Warhammer. Also, somehow during all this, I got reminded to look, and um, okay, how to pronounce that name? Yeah, I can't pronounce that name. Sorry. Finished her Norse mythology story comic. That's been a good one to watch. Ooh, yeah, send a link to that. I'm not aware of this person, but I love mythology. And let's keep it as is. Yeah, it's a hard one for sure. Okay. Um, let's start deleting some of these extra layers. Oh, okay. Oh, her neck. Okay, we got her necklace. Good, good. Okay. Okay, I need to stand up and stretch for a split second. My feet are all. Ow, not my feet. My legs are all stiff. Oh, as you can tell, I'm a bit short, so I tend to sit on my legs under me, have them under me while I sit. So that gets all stiff and sore after a while. Hmm. Okay. Gets back to layers. Figure out what everything is. Keep that. That. Then. Oops. We need that. Then I like to keep the sketch layer visible. Okay, I think we're ready to start bringing the finer details. Let's change the color of the background. All right, so we got white. And then I always use this very dark blue or purple. I actually don't know what color it is. What color was this? So it's time to start merging layers. Go. Great, that's the same thing. Okay. Create a clipping layer. There you go. We just changed the color of the ink. Then we're gonna fill in the characters with this. Um, Oops, wrong deal. No, 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 go back. What have I done? What am I saying? Anyways, we're gonna fill in the characters with this light blue. Okay. In a nice digital watercolor style with an introduction like an illuminated manuscript. Ooh, that does sound cool. Uh-oh, I realized I did some. I got a issue here. There we go. Where's that layer? Okay. Why is that a different opacity level? I messed something up here. This is the problem when you have too many layers. You start combining stuff. Okay. Oh, that's why the opacity was turned down. Okay, maybe I will keep all these layers separate. Oops, no, I don't want to group. Okay, so all right, let's fill in the characters. And because this is a sketch, I'm not too concerned about making it like super clean and detailed. I will clean it up a tiny bit, but I'm not too concerned about it just because it is a sketch. Okay. That is the poof of her sleeve. Oops. Okay. Should probably zoom in. Yep, sorry, it gets really quiet once I get into the zone. But tomorrow we will have music finally in the background, so that'll be very nice. Anywho, Warhammer, do you have anything that you would like to see me do for the streams? Specifically the Saturday streams? Yeah, there's about four of you guys there, so if there's anything that you would like to see me do for streams, like the having you guys submit outfits for different characters for the drawings, or fun little things that we can do while we're all together, let me know in the comments. I'd like to make it just like a fun hangout time. I even thought of like opening up a folder on Google Drive so that while I'm drawing, if any of you guys happen to be drawing at the same time, we can just share what we're working on. Okay, I should probably close this. There we go. Now we can see what we got. Okay, good, good. Got some things to erase and got some things to add. Okay. And then for these streams, would you guys like to see me do more digital art like this? Or would you prefer just the loose doodles on the sketchbook? I really enjoy doing the sketchbook, but I know some people have mentioned they would like to see more digital work, digital doodles, I should say. Okay, that's done. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, let's check everything and play with the level. I like that. The background can be, where's the background? Background can be a lighter opacity. Let's see. Warhammer. Thought of Mousewife in an old frumpy nightgown hit me. It's funny. Yeah, that is a funny idea. Also, I like the sketchbook for those streams just fine, though when you get pieces like this, it's nice to see your work digitally too. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, thought of Mousewife in an old frumpy nightgown. That is, we'll have to draw that tomorrow. Bring a reference to send over tomorrow, and we'll definitely have to doodle that. She does strike me as a character that would wear like those old classic nightgowns. Where am I? Let's see. Okay, let's start bringing down the. All these layers I still gotta put together. All right, awesome. Good to hear. Let's turn that off for now. I gotta plug in this phone really quick, or otherwise it will die on me. I'll be right back. 1 second. Gotta grab my charger. Oh, my legs. Okay. 1 split second as I try to plug this in. Can I get it to reach? Nope. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Yes, now plugged in. Perfect. Where was I? Sip of coffee. All right, and we're already at 11 o'clock. Usually our streams end around here, but because we're almost done, I'm gonna finish up really quick. Oop, forgot. There we go. And fill in. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, time for a clipping layer. Let's get this dark, this other color for the inks. There we go. Same. What's okay? Go merge down. 1 second. There we go. Oops, undo. And I'm going to fill this in with a slightly different color so that we know it's looks like a see-through dress. Let's, oop, let's darken it a tad. Let's see. It's also time to listen to curling, so we have some interference. Awesome. Curling is actually really fun to watch. I know a lot of people hate on it. I really enjoy it. Granted, do I watch it a ton? No, hardly ever. But if it's on, I'll definitely give it a watch. Nightfall, welcome. Welcome back. Here, I'll zoom out for you to see. We're pretty much finished, just adding the fill-in colors and trying to see if I can do a nice effect with the dress here so it feels like it's a little see-through, slightly different than the rest of the color. Oh, okay, 1 second here. And then add an overlay. Overlay. Oops, something's not working here. Let's go to normal. Something's not working correctly. 1 second. Oh, did I do it on the wrong layer? Yeah, I did on the wrong layer. Well, that would explain a few things. Ah, thank you, Nightfall. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'm really proud of this, how this one came out. Now let's attempt this a second time. Okay, we're almost there. Coffee. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying the stream is, I usually end at 11, but because we're so close to being done, I figured might as well just keep going. Okay, there we go. And then let's lower the opacity a little. Okay, so that's normal. Just a slightly different color. And then I want to try something with the inks. That does not work. Maybe this might not work. I want to see if I can get the folds to look semi-translucent. So just bear with me on this little experiment for a moment. Um, let's see, this might not work at all. Let's see. This is working. I don't know. Does that work? Does it not work? Let's see. We could just leave it black, leave it a grayer. I don't even know what color that is. Or go with the white. Hmm. I don't think I like it. Let's see. What can I do? Is trying to think. I can take. Let's see. I think it's fine. Over, overly nice tiger, weary rat, splashy chalice. Indeed. I think what we have right now works. I think, in my opinion. Night Watch, what do you think? Does this work? Do not. Yeah. What do you think? Actually, I think I know what to do. Uh, use that. Uh, yeah, all of her body outlines can just. Oops. I can just change so that it looks like it's. Yeah. So it looks similar to the stripes, kind of hidden. Not hidden. What am I saying? Transparent. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, I I think we're gonna go with this. Love it. Awesome. Um, okay, and then let's get the background inks a similar color to this. Doesn't change a whole lot, but that helps. Okie dokie. Uh, Now it's just adjusting the sketch layers. Whoops, that is an old sketch layer. Oh yes. And then of course, gotta have the trees in the background. Trying to think, what else can I do for this one? Uh, okay, Warhammer. I'll note you with the ref. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Again, folks, tomorrow I'm gonna try doing something where you guys can send in some outfit designs or references, and I'll try and draw my characters in those outfits. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be something where it's like, yeah, let's not do it next stream. Just try to see different things that we can do to make the streams fun. Okay. Trying to see. Oh yes, I need to color in the white of the eyes. Um, okay. Oops. Again, Nightfall. This I think we're finishing up here. So if there's anything that you see that you want fixed or changed, now's probably the best time. Then I think make sure. Let's see, where are the sketch layers? Where are all the sketch layers? You know me, I like seeing or showing the different sketch layers. There's a few here that I can erase though. A few lines that aren't extremely helpful. Okay, Nightfall. I think we're good. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you so much for commissioning me. This is really fun. Again, I love drawing your characters. They are always a joy to draw. Lara, Nim, Rain, all of them. Let's clean up the lines a bit. Mhm. Certain lines don't need to be there. Okay. Oops. Where's that layer? You don't want too many lines around the face. At the same time, I do like to see the construction lines for the heads, personally at least. Okay, I think we are good. I think we have everything that we need. Let me just readjust. Oh, have I been on the wrong layer? Nope, nope, I'm good. Okay, why is that not showing up? Because I'm on the wrong layer type. That's why. Perfect. Okay, I think we are good now. Let's fix this one thing. There we go. Okay, I know I've said a billion times already, like, I think we're good. I do think we got it now. He said as he adjusted the layer yet again. Okay. Now I just need to sign it. Oops. Alrighty, I think, yep, that should be all. Alrighty, folks, here we go, the finished drawing. Perfect. Alrighty, and yeah, so thank you once again for stopping by. Thank you for joining us for the stream. Hope you guys had a good time. Be sure to hit subscribe. Well, actually, don't subscribe to this channel quite yet because hopefully tomorrow I'll start a new YouTube channel that's specifically just for art, since this is my personal account. Um, but yeah, feel free to subscribe if you like. But uh, tomorrow will be obviously Saturday, and Saturday mornings from 9 to 11 a.m. Central Time. We do Doodle live streams, usually with just traditional media, and we just have fun as we hang out and draw and chat and stuff like that. So be sure to keep a lookout, and hopefully you'll be up by that time, and we'll have a good time tomorrow. All right, see you all. Thank you all so much. God bless, and cheers.